had a student come in and ask me, what's the best pistol for a woman? And I thought, that's a unique thing. They're asking my opinion about the best pistol for them. And as I said to her, well, I could give you some ideas, but I think we need to get together, you and I, and go in the back and shoot a few of them and see what's the best pistol for you, the way how it feels in your hand and how you shoot it. Now, fortunately for her, we offer a try before you buy. But some places you're going to go, this YouTube channel goes all over the world, basically. We're very fortunate. And some people don't get the opportunity, like somebody who'd be here locally that could come in and take one of our try before you buy classes. And by the end of that class, you already know what you like, and you're able to make a sound decision because you know how it shoots, you know how it feels in your hand, and you know all that stuff. So let me give you a few tips if you're out thinking about buying a pistol for the very first time. Some of the big box stores, they don't really think about what a woman or a senior woman needs. What does a woman need? What does any person need? Well, there's a few little things you need to think about, but we're trying to orientate this video for the women, senior women, and people who've never shot before. So if that's you, congratulations, you found the right video. So number one, what do we look for? We look for something that feels good in our hands. So you're going to pick the weapon up and you're going to get a good feel. You're going to see how the fit and finish feels on the gun and see if it feels nice. Some of these firearms nowadays, guys, have aggressive stippling on the handle, and sometimes that hurts women's hands. So you want to make sure you try that. Now, fit and finish is one of those things you're just going to put it in your hand and one of them is going to feel good to you. Now, a lot of women think that I want a small pistol because I plan to carry it. Well, if you don't really want to carry a pistol until you're ready to, so don't buy the carry gun first. Buy a range gun, and a range gun, home defense gun, and some carry. Those are barrels that are in a 3-inch, 3.1 to 3.6-inch barrel. And that kind of gives you that nice, compact pistol, not too thick, not too thin, but you're going to be able to run it just perfectly. So those are Smith & Wesson is a good manufacturer to look at. Ruger is a good manufacturer to look at. Glock is a good manufacturer to look at. We can tell you Taurus has a few products out there. There is Springfield that has a couple, and there is Sig. So those are the 4 or 5 manufacturers we carry in our store. We could carry an awful lot, but a lot of times we're given an opportunity for people to shoot 5 of the most popular pistols, and we show them those 5 there. Thing to think about is money. How much does one cost? What are you looking to do? Now, in our store, I don't keep a lot of high-end products here, because most of my students are brand new, they're new shooters, and I don't believe in spending $1,000 on a pistol. So we have anywhere from, if you have a budget from about $299, which is the Taurus line, and you get up to the $650 range, you can almost pick any of those manufacturers I mentioned you and find a nice home defense carry gun that work for you. Think about what's the purpose of the firearm. We've already discussed that, but boy, are we going to use it for carry? We're going to use it for home defense. We're going to use it for range time. All those are different size barrels and lengths. Most of the stuff we're talking about nowadays is these high capacity hybrid magazines. They're not a double stack, but they're not a single stack. They have anywhere from somewhere between 10, according to where you live in the United States, 10 rounds and less in some of the outlying states in America that have high capacity magazines. Florida and some of the other places can have up to 15 rounds. And what that does for us just gives us more capacity in the weapon. You know, there's a lot of stuff to think about, but if you're able to either go with a friend and shoot some before you buy it, I would highly recommend it. Obviously, if you get to us, we offer the try before you buy, like we talked about that lady in front of us. But not everybody has the opportunity to do the try before you buy. But if you have the opportunity, do it. If not, get to the range, go with a friend, go with someone else that has pistols, and maybe shoot a few of them. There's too many people out there telling women they need a 380 because they can't shoot a 9. Stay away from 380 as much as possible. Stick to a 9mm. You women can handle a 9mm just fine. The revolver is part of an arsenal. I don't believe it should be the first pistol you buy. Revolvers are simple and easy to use, but they have a super long trigger pull, so we want to be careful with that. Same thing manufacturing-wise. Taurus makes revolvers. Smith & Wesson makes revolvers. A lot of different manufacturers make revolvers that can do. You'd want to shoot one before you buy one because some of the senior women can't get back the trigger far enough because those are 10.5-pound trigger pulls. And that's the safety on those guns. Speaking of safeties, firearms with safeties, firearms without safety. Remember, the safety is a mechanical device that you operate or you manipulate. So keeping your finger off the trigger until the weapon fires is really the only safety you need. But if you need a mechanical safety, there are weapons out there with safeties. That's something to think about. And then I would highly recommend kind of firearms training class. Even if you did buy the gun first and then bring it to a place to learn to shoot it properly, that's what I'd highly recommend. What do you need to think about when you're looking? How's it feel? Can I manipulate it? Can I get my finger in the trigger? Can I operate the slide? Can I work all the mechanisms? Can I load the magazine? These are all things we need to think about when we're looking at these pistols to make sure we pick the right one for you. Nobody can pick a pistol for you. You got to pick it for yourself. I hope I helped in giving you some advice on what's the best pistol for me. The best pistol for you is the one that you like, the one you shoot the best, the one that makes you feel good. Give them a try. I think this video will help you when you go to the range and start thinking about stuff. You need my support, help, or anything else like that, you can always comment below down here, and I answer all my comments anyways. Whether they're good or bad, I answer them. And then if you want to find out more, check out this last video. We're going to move to the guns that are $300 or less. We picked out 4 or 5 of them, and you can watch that. All right, until next time, God bless, be safe, and remember, you are your first line defense. I love you very much. Bye-bye.